Hey, hey, y'all. Sorry I'm a little late. Normally we go live 10:45 and I had scheduled it for 10:45. Sometimes technology is just not on your side. But guess what? We're here now. We are here now, live on YouTube, live on Facebook, and we are live on TikTok. We are doing all three today. We are try streaming. I don't know if that's the way to say it. We are multitasking to the max. Good morning to all of you. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy fantasy playoffs to all of you guys. Hope yesterday got off to a good start for you. You know, guys like Sam Laporta, Jameer Gibbs. I'm trying to think. Jared Goff. If you got maybe you played T. Higgins, maybe you played Jordan Addison. Hopefully you guys got a good start to your fantasy playoffs. And we are here now to go over starts and sits. All the injury updates that we just got. Tyreek Hill is now out. Aaron Jones is out. AJ Dillon is out. Lots of news, lots of injury updates. And we'll just get right on into it. Starting off with TikTok. For Jerome Ford or Raheem Mostert, we're going to go with Raheem Mostert. Guys, the lead back still in that Dolphins backfield. Definitely feeling Mostert there. YouTube, I just lost Tyreek. Who should I start in my flex? I'm going to move you over so I can see the comment. There we go. Chuba Hubbard, Antonio Gibson, or JSN. Thanks for all the help. You bet. We're going to go with Chuba Hubbard on that one. Dude is just getting touches on touches on touches, and it is absurd. It's absurd. He's getting like 25 touches a game at this point. Yeah, we are going to roll with the touches there. Over on TikTok, would you start Jalen Waddle now? Now that Tyreek is out, I would. I felt very comfortable with as my flex this week before the Tyreek news. Now that Tyreek is out, I kind of have to upgrade him a bit. So, yeah, Jalen Waddle, solid play. I know the Jets secondary is a bit stingy, but again, that's a lead role in one of the most explosive offenses. Got to take it. I need a high risk, high reward player. Who do you think this fits? Think high risk, high reward. I'm gonna say is Puka Nacua this week. I think the easy answer would be to say Devon Achane. I think there's more risk than there is reward, but I still think there's a healthy risk reward balance with Puka this week because it could be all Cooper Kupp for all we know. It could be all Puka Nacua for all. Again, like that's where it's at. Like Puka could put up 7 points, but he could also put up like 30 today if he's the guy going for the Rams today. So Puka would be my high risk, high reward play for today. Over on YouTube, do I start the Chiefs or New Orleans defense? Give me the Chiefs defense going up against New England. That one's I like that one a lot. Caleb over on YouTube, Kyler or Jordan Love? We are gonna go with Jordan Love on that one. Cooper Kupp or Garrett Wilson, gonna go Cooper Kupp on that one. Hopefully winning your leagues. And again, shout out to all of you joining, all 700 of you over on TikTok. Shout out to all of you guys. I know some of you gave me some gifts and some stuff like that, and I appreciate all the likes. If we could get up to 1,000 likes, I'm not one of those NPC guys or whoever those people are that do like the weird, like licking the ice cream cone kind of thing. Like, that's just weird. I'm not that kind of guy, but appreciate all of you on TikTok and all 50 of you on Facebook and YouTube joining us as well. On TikTok, Rashid Shaheed is Shaheed, or let me find that question again because I lost it. Shaheed or James Cook? For me, that's a James Cook thing. The guy has been getting 5 catches a game, and he's been getting like 10 carries a game. And I know Dallas is stingy, but the guy is still getting touches, and I can't really bank on Rashid Shaheed. I don't even know if he's going to be fully healthy for the game today. He may be playing, but he may not be playing at 100% just because they need somebody. So I'm going to still say James Cook there. Oh, some good stuff right there. Puka or ETN. Jacksonville gets Baltimore. I think you can go ETN on that one. Over on YouTube, Alex asked Zay Jones or Devontae Smith, or is it am I forgetting it? Zay Flowers. You probably mean Zay Flowers. For me, that's a Devontae Smith one still. I think that Phillies Seattle game could be a pretty high scoring game. Jackson on YouTube, do I start Njoku or Ferguson? TikTok, you can see I've got David Njoku and Jake Ferguson as my 2 tight end starts of the week. And again, I have to clarify this every time because someone doesn't take this the right way. My starts of the week are just my favorite players in the positions for the week. That's really what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. So for me, between David Njoku, Jake Ferguson, I'm going to ride the hot hand. I'm going to ride David Njoku. Guy is just getting involved at a crazy rate the last 6 weeks or whatever it is. Yeah, give me Njoku there. Dakota on Facebook asks Miami defense versus the Jets or Titans versus Houston. And for me, that's a Titans one. Houston is so banged up. You've got Dougie Davis Mills as your quarterback. You've got Damian Pierce, Devin Singletary as your running backs. You've got no Noah Brown, no Nico Collins, no Tank Dell. So now you're down to Robert Woods, John Mechie, Xavier Hutchinson. It's not good. It's not good. So I'm going to go Tennessee Titans. I think they can shut down Houston this week. Over onto TikTok, Trey McBride or Jake Ferguson. And for me, I think I think I like Ferguson, but I like McBride just a little bit better because I think McBride at least gives you a floor. Ferguson could put up 5 points. So I'm gonna say McBride just barely. Got a hair in my mouth too. That sucks. There we go. Over on Facebook again, Justin asked Aaron Jones today under 15 points, 1 point PPR. I think Aaron Jones is out actually. So I would take that on. I would take the under on that. Yes, take the under on that while if you can. TikTok, Taysom Hill or Cole Kmet. I kind of like Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is I like Taysom Hill. DK or Achan and PPR over on TikTok. I am going to say Achan on that one. Just because of if Gino, because DK doesn't play until tomorrow. You know what? Ride DK. Ride with no, go Achan. Go Achan. How do you think Jerick McKinnon will do? I think he's going to give you like 10, 11 this week. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. I guess if you're needing points, he can be a running back too if you're getting upside somewhere else. But I'm not expecting a huge week from Jerick McKinnon or CEH for that matter, just because New England has been so good against the run lately. Sport got over on YouTube. Tyjae Spears, Demario Douglas, Taysom Hill, or Demarcus Robinson, or Wan'Dale Robinson. Payne. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Someone gifted me a heart on TikTok, and I put up the heart, and wow! And my YouTube and Facebook stream picked it up. That was cool. Thank you for the hearts. Sport God, back to your question on YouTube. I lean Taysom Hill. He's got, we're looking at him as like a running back at this point. Matty Pups, thank you for the rose. Much appreciated. Achan, I saw your question. Let me get to it. Achan, Rice, Evans, pick 2 for me. That's going to be a Mike Evans, and that's going to be, I'm going to say Achan still. Rashee Rice, I like a good chunk this week, but Achan just has a matchup to that as pretty good. Insular on YouTube, start Purdy or Stafford. For me, those are both of my starts of the week for quarterback. Purdy or Stafford, I really think it's kind of a pick your poison kind of thing. I would probably lean Purdy because I see him throwing more touchdowns than Stafford does, but Stafford is going to get yards. That's the thing. So whatever you score more in, most standard leagues, 0.04 for I think it's every yard or every 10 yards, something like that. If you get more points for yards, go with Stafford. But if you're getting more points for touchdowns, go with Brock Purdy there. Over on YouTube, Caleb, hey, fantasy football fellas, should I start Achan or there we go. Achan or Brees Hall, Flowers or Waddle or Komet or Taysom Hill? Appreciate all the help on hopefully winning my league, of course. Happy to help. We're gonna go with we're gonna go with Brees Hall, and then we are gonna go with Jalen Waddle, and then we will go with Taysom Hill. There was another question that I saw on YouTube that I want to ask. I want to talk about. Where did it go? 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 Oh, bummer. Lost it. Baseball shorts. Do I start Purdy or Fields? Do I start both Rams wide receivers? I think you could start both Rams wide receivers. I think that's okay. But I think Puka, again, is the higher risk, high reward player. Should I start Purdy or Fields? I would lean Fields. The guy just has a rushing upside that can't be matched. Santino, I'm back. Like I said, it would be good. Welcome back. Good to have you here. Jake's son on Facebook, James Cook or DeAndre Swift? For me, DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift for sure. He's one of my starts of the week for running backs. I am a big fan of DeAndre Swift this week. TikTok, Devon Achane or Raheem Mostert. And I'm going to lean the lead back and say Raheem Mostert. I think both can be very, very good this week, but I think it's going to be Mostert just because he's going to get the line share of touches. Njoku or Travis Kelce on TikTok. That is Travis Kelce still. We do not doubt Travis Kelce. Lucas, you're very, very welcome on TikTok. Flowers or Achane this week. Ooh, well, I've got both as starts of the week. So I see where the question comes into play. I totally see where it comes into play now. And for me, if I had to choose one, I'd probably lean Zay Flowers. Just if it's PPR, I'm going Zay Flowers. Maybe even I lean Zay Flowers on that. But if you're needing running back help, then it's Achane that's pretty self-explanatory. DeAndre Swift or Achane in half PPR, I believe it was on TikTok. That's going to be DeAndre Swift. That's going to be a DeAndre Swift. Waller or Pitts over on TikTok. I would choose neither, and I would go look for help. So Darren Waller, for all of you on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, hear me when I say this. Darren Waller will be on a snap count this week. He will be limited on his snaps, okay? Kyle Pitts is going to be playing in a monsoon this week in Carolina, and he doesn't get utilized at all at this point. So I would go look elsewhere. If you could go get a Dalton Schultz at least, since he's kind of the guy now in that passing attack for Houston, I would go look for someone like that, or maybe Tyler Higbee. Maybe there's touchdowns that he can have, something like that. I would not rely on Kyle Pitts or Darren Waller this week. Caleb again on YouTube, Matt Stafford or Sam Howell. But the thing is, my league is every pass completion is a point. I'm the one seed, and my friends never let me hear the end of it if I lose. Thanks. Stafford. That is a Matt Stafford thing. Washington is just Swiss cheese this year in the secondary. Go Matt Stafford on that one. Sport God, Rams or Cowboys defense? That's a Rams defense for me. Evan on YouTube, Achane or DJ Moore? I go DJ Moore. DJ Moore is he's been so good with Justin Fields. There's no reason to doubt it or go against it. TikTok, Stafford or Fields? That's still Matt Stafford for me. Sorry. That's still Fields. That is still Fields. I like Stafford, but rushing upside is just unmatched. Baseball, what do you think I should do with Waller? I have Laporta at starting tight end. Don't play Waller then. Don't play Waller. Do not play Waller this week. Cub edits on YouTube. Please help pick one. Puka Nacua, Garrett Wilson, or Aaron Jones. Thanks. Picking one. Aaron Jones is out. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, hear me. Aaron Jones is out. Aaron Jones, let me confirm this. just so it doesn't look like I'm talking out of my butt when I'm saying that. But I thought I saw, an insider say that he was going to be out. So if he's out, I'm gonna answer the question assuming that he is out. Oh, he is in. Oh, Shefty, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Shefty? Make your tweets better. I still don't trust. I still don't trust Aaron Jones because I don't think he's gonna have like a full. He's. I feel like he's gonna be limited on snaps. Yeah, Aaron Jones is in. That's my fault. That is my fault. I still don't think he's going to do much, though. I think he's going to be kind of limited and kind of ease back into action this week. So it's between Puka and Garrett Wilson. And again, Puka's high risk, high reward. So if you want to go for, if you want the higher ceiling, probably go Puka. But if you want points, go Garrett Wilson. Jaden Reed or Devon Achane in PPR. I still lean Achane, but Jaden Reed is a very, very, very sneaky flex play this week that I very much do have in a lot of my DFS plays this week. Jaden Reed is a sneaky one this week. Zay Flowers or DJ Moore. For me, that's DJ Moore still. Excuse me. YouTube. MLCS Racing Network, Bijan Robinson or Mostert at the flex. For me, if you want the higher ceiling, go Raheem Mostert. They really have the same floor, I would say. So I'm going to say Raheem Mostert on that one. I'm going to say Raheem Mostert. DJ Moore over Flowers. Are you serious? Yes, I am. I don't think that's that crazy of a answer. I mean, just take a look at how they've done this year. Like, come on now. Just because, sorry, I offended your Ravens fandom, I guess. That's what it comes down to, apparently. Sosa Productions on YouTube, Jaden Reed or Calvin Ridley. This one is tough. But I lean Calvin Ridley still. Like, no Christian Kirk. Like, they've got to throw the ball to somebody, and it can't be Evan Ingram getting 10 catches a game. And if it is, then we got to change call players. Play callers. Goodness gracious. Sorry, y'all. This has been a rough morning. That's yeah. Ryder on Facebook, Josh Allen or Dak Prescott. That's going to be I'm going to say Dak Prescott. Whoa. Sorry, that was my good old iPad. And then Flowers or Metcalf. I'm going to say Zay Flowers on that one. I think it's close, but the I just don't like Drew Lock throwing him the ball. That's really what it comes down to. So get that over there. TikTok, Jalen Waddle or Amari Cooper. I'm going to go Jalen Waddle. Again, no Tyreek Hill. That's I think if Tyreek was playing, then it'd be different, but that's where I'm at. Cool Man 95 Go Bucks on YouTube. Scary Terry or Calvin Ridley in full PPR. I'm gonna say Scary Terry on that one. Scary has not been good lately, but I'm kind of hoping that there's a bounce back after their bye week. That I'm gonna say Scary Terry on that one. TikTok, Kenneth Walker or Raheem Mostert, K9. That is Kenneth Walker. We're gonna go Raheem Mostert on that one. Grayson, thank you for the lightning bolts. Much appreciated. If I see your question, I will get to it right away. And again, that goes out to all of you then. If you've got gifts, I will see those right away and I answer them right away. YouTube, Bryson, or I should answer Tyler's Facebook question first. Hurts or Purdy? Sorry, I had to step out for a few minutes. I'm still going to go with Jalen Hurts. There's just rushing outside that can't be matched. Dylan on YouTube, Zay Flowers, OBJ, or Chuba Hubbard, pick two. I'm going to go Zay Flowers and Chuba Hubbard on that one. Odell has a floor that is lower than hell at this point. Like, It is like because he just doesn't get on the field. He just doesn't get enough on the field. That's all it comes down to. Isaiah, thank you for the fairy corn and the live fest. Wow. Elijah, thank you for the fairy corn. I will let's see. Hampton, thank you for the rose as well. As soon as I see your guys' questions, I will get to them right away. And if I don't, spam it because I will try my best to see it, but TikTok only lets me see like 3 or 4 comments at a time. You can see. Oh no, there it is. There we go. We're back. Sacroon on YouTube, CEH, Foreman, or Zay Jones. And I'm gonna say Deonta Foreman. I'm gonna say Deonta Foreman. Guy was the lead back last week for Chicago. Cleveland has been not as good against the run lately. They're still decent, but there we go. Elijah over on TikTok, DeAndre Swift or Devon Achane, which is I see why you asked the question again because I've got both as my starts of the week. For me, I lean DeAndre. I go DeAndre Swift over the two. Sorry, not over the two, between the two. Eric on Facebook, full PPR, Kenneth Walker or Aaron Jones. In this one, I really that one's just gross. And I'm gonna lean Aaron Jones. I just do not. There is no part of me that likes this matchup for Kenneth Walker going up against Philly. Tyler, thank you for wow. What is that? Tater. Wow. Hampton, thank you for the rose. Grayson, thank you for the rose. Yeah, like at least Aaron Jones has some PPR upside. Kenneth Walker with a bad matchup, he needs to score, and I don't think that. Why Achane over Moser? Because I think with Tyreek out, we might see more Achane. That's my leaning. That we see more Achane with no Tyreek. But I still like Raheem Mostert is still a fantastic start this week. Fantastic start. I think it's a little obvious to have the running back 2 or running back 3 on the year as a start of the week. Does that make sense? That's where I'm coming from. Baseball, thank you so much for the help in my first fantasy season to get to the 1 seed today. It's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Congratulations on the first seed. Now let's go win it all. Let's see. TikTok. He didn't get a lot of carries last week, though. True, but again, there's no Tyreek. Increased touches can be a thing within a player's absence. TikTok, D-Hop or Rashee Rice. I'm going to lean Rashee Rice. He's getting touches, and Hopkins has gotten, a decent amount of targets lately, but it's been on big. Yeah. I don't know how I can't trust Will Levis. That's what it comes down to. Elijah, thank you. What was that? That was cool. Thank you for whatever that was. Tyler, thank you for the hot cocoa and the tiny diny. And the lightning bolt. Wow, you guys are way too kind. Again, as soon as I see your questions, I will answer them as quickly as I can. And again, if I don't see them right away, spam it because I got to answer yours. I have to answer yours. I am obligated in the best way possible to answer those questions specifically. What did I see? Wicked. I saw your question there. Let me get to it. Kamara or Tony Pollard? I'm going to go Alvin Kamara on that one. No Chris Olave. There could be some big points for Alvin Kamara this week. YouTube, Stephon Diggs or Devontae. We're going to go Stephon Diggs. Bryson on YouTube, Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. And for me, wow, love you, Fabian. I love you. I'm going to go with sorry. I'm going to go Josh Allen. Sorry. That was I couldn't remember his name for a second. Peter on Facebook, love a parade, Achane or OBJ in PPR. We're going to go Devon Achane on that one. Ben on YouTube, Ben on YouTube, Puka or Amari. I'm going to go Puka Nakua. Cup edits, Scary Terry or Calvin Ridley in PPR. That one's a Scary Terry one for me. Fabian, thank you for the rose over on TikTok. Thank you very, very much. Let's see here. Finding some good questions here. Carter on YouTube, Kincaid likely or Schultz in PPR. I'm going to go Dalton Kincaid, just kind of banking on that Dallas Buffalo game being one of a high scoring game. Um, Nick the Elite Chicken, welcome back, buddy. PPR, Jordan Love or Stafford, and Kelsey or likely. We're gonna go Travis Kelsey for sure, and then we will go with we're gonna go Matt Stafford. We're gonna go Matt Stafford at quarterback there. Fabian, thank you for the ginger man. Far too kind. And again, I'm gonna see if I can find your questions. Thank you again, all of you on TikTok for sending your gifts. Thank you very much. Elijah, there's your question. I got you now. DeAndre Swift or Calvin Ridley at the flex, and we're going to go with DeAndre Swift. That's a DeAndre Swift one for me. Hurts or Purdy? We are going to go with Jalen Hurts still. Ginger Man, Tater. Oh, you guys are still, again, very too kind. Michael on Facebook. Hey, fantasy football fellas, need to win this week to make the playoffs. Dak or Purdy? And we are going to go with Dak. I love Brock Purdy this week, but Dak has been in fuego lately, and yeah, John on Facebook, do we hope that Hurts plays or play Lamar tonight? It sounds like Jalen should still play. I'm just still gonna go with Jalen Hurts. That's my leaning. Mr. Muffin on YouTube, David Njoku or Rashid Shaheed. That's a David Njoku one for sure. That guy's been getting a heck of touches lately. User, thank you for the roads, Phoebe, and another lightning bolt. Thank you guys so much. Wow. Another okay. Constantinos. Constantinos? Is it Constantinos or Constantinos? Rasheed Rice or Brandon Ayuk? We're gonna go Brandon Ayuk still on that one. Caleb over on YouTube. I'm sorry I can't get your your emojis, but should I start OBJ or Breece Hall? We're gonna go Breece Hall. Scary Terry or Drake London over on YouTube. That's a Scary Terry one. Brad over on Facebook, OBJ or CEH in standard. I'm gonna go CEH on that one. I know it's a tough matchup, but OBJ, I don't know how likely it is for him to score. That's what you're banking on. Tyler on YouTube, Nico Collins or DeAndre Swift. Nico Collins is out. Nico Collins is out. So we're going to go DeAndre Swift on that one. Let's see. TikTok, is Hurts starting? He should be. Let me do some fact checking on this because I can't give you the false information, people. I cannot give you lies, and when I am wrong about something, I will admit it. Hurts is downgraded to questionable because his sickness worsened overnight. You know what? Probably go with Lamar. If you have, I forget who it was. Someone asked, I think it was John on Facebook, play Lamar tonight or hope for Hurts to start. Go with Lamar. Go with Lamar at that point. I thought it was more of a gear. I thought it was leaning towards he would still play. That is a truly questionable for Jalen Hurts. So give me all your Jalen Hurts questions now because we want to get those. We need to get that right. Bryson, Metcalf, or Puka. For me, that's a Puka. How do you feel about Ayuk this week? I think Ayuk is very similar to I shouldn't say to somebody else. He's got a high ceiling, but he's still going to give you 10, 11 fantasy points as a floor. So I still very much like Ayuk. He should still be in your lineup. That's how I feel. TikTok, did I see a Joe Flacco question? No. How do you feel about Deebo Samuel? Same thing as Ayuk, but he just has a rushing upside there. There it is. How do you think Flacco will do? I think he's going to do okay. Chicago has been playing better on defense. But Flacco has turned that offense around. Can we just say it? It's turned that offense around. They can move the ball now, so that I think he'll do okay this week. But I certainly don't think he touches your lineups in fantasy or anything like that. Swift or Drake London, for me, that's a DeAndre Swift one. I really am not playing any Falcons player. Where we go? There it is. I'm not playing any Falcons player, but what I am going to do is I am actually going to make a play on Underdog Fantasy um with Tyler Algier though, because again, they are going to be playing in a monsoon. So I'm going to take the higher on 32.5 rushing yards for Tyler Algier over on Underdog. And as you can see, new customers, when you use the code fellas, you get a Lamar Jackson free square. Again, absolutely free. All you got to do is just use the code fellas. That's all you got to do. Just use the code fellas. And that is yours for free. And you can use all those picks that I had showed. You can use none of them. You can find some other ones. There's a bunch of other ones. Again, Underdog Fantasy, use the code fellas and you get that Lamar Jackson free square all to yourself. Back to some of your star state questions. Sorry. I had to plug, and now we're back. Where was that? I saw, hey bro, please help. Swift or Kyron who sits. Alvin Kamara, Swift, or Kyron who sits. Probably Swift. I'm going to say Swift out of those three, but I still like him. Elijah Ridley or D-Hop. I'm going to go D-Hop over Calvin Ridley on that one. Stewart got no friends on YouTube. Taysom Hill or Darren Waller this week. That's a Taysom Hill one. Darren Waller is going to be limited on snaps. So we are not doing that. Please, what was that? Please, I lost the question. I'm so sorry. Lamar, Josh Allen, or Brock Purdy. We're going to go Josh Allen on that one. Joseph on YouTube, Patrick Mahomes or Matt Stafford. We're going to go Patrick Mahomes still. I know it's not been great, but he's still Patrick Mahomes. Javier on Facebook, the injuries killed me today. So Hollywood Brown or Dallas Goedert, full flex, full PPR, tight end bonus, half per catch. Probably going to go Dallas Goedert then. Probably going to say Dallas Goedert. Hudson, thank you for the roses. That's like a bouquet of roses. Thank you much. Colin on YouTube, Noah Brown or Brandon Cooks. I have 2 minutes. Brandon Cooks. Noah Brown is not playing today. Brandon Cooks. Hakan, I think that's how you say it. Jake Ferguson or Isaiah Likely. We're going to go Jake Ferguson. Again, we're just going to bank on a high scoring game there with Jake Ferguson. Ezra on YouTube, PPR, Dalton Kincaid or James Conner, please answer. And I got you, buddy. I got you. We are going to go with Dalton Kincaid in PPR. James Conner just does not have a good matchup with San Francisco this week. Patrick, Devon Achane or Jerome Ford. I lean Devon Achane, but just barely though. Jonathan on Facebook, D Hopper, Garrett Wilson for the wide receiver 2. And should I start the other in the flex over Breece Hall? No, I would still start Breece Hall, and I would start I mean, it's no one else in that Jets offense, so I think you can go Garrett Wilson still. But I understand if you don't want to go 2 Jets players and all that, then I would go. I understand, but for me, I would go Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson still. CD or Diggs, please. We're gonna go CD Lamb on that one. On TikTok, Angel Senior Living in Tampa Bay. Shout out to you. Yeah, welcome back. Do I start Curtis Samuel, Ty J Spears, or Taysom Hill this week? And for me, that's a Taysom Hill one. That's a Taysom Hill with no Chris Olave. Maybe there's added touches for a guy like Taysom Hill this week. Let's see here. Keflin TV, PPR League, need a receiver and a flex. Noah Brown, Chris Godwin, Jerick McKinnon, Pop Douglas, Gus Edwards, and Antonio Gibson. For me, your receiver is going to be Pop Douglas. I should actually confirm if he's playing though too, because he missed last week with a concussion. So, I mean, he should be playing today, but he got clotheslined. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I would go DeMario Douglas for your wide receiver. And then at your flex, probably going to go Jerick McKinnon. I could understand Chris Godwin too, but Green Bay has been kind of tough against wide receivers this year. So that's where I lean. Jerick McKinnon. Kayvon, please help Puka, Ayuk, or Zeke. Pick 2. I'm going to go Puka and Ayuk. As much as I like Zeke and the touches that he can get, I don't think he's definitely not putting up what he did last week this week. That's what it comes down to. Young Tree Bird, Evan Ingram, or David Njoku. I lean David Njoku, but those are I mean, they are right back to back in my rankings this week for tight ends. So, um, Hampton over on YouTube, Lamar or Brock Purdy. That's a Lamar Jackson one still. I know I've got Brock Purdy as a start, but again, you can't bet against Lamar Jackson. That's really it. That's what it is. TikTok, do I consider playing Aaron Jones? I think if you need him, if you need Aaron Jones, you can play him. It's not going to be great. And I just saw something that was sent like 7 times. It's Swift or Achane, and that's a DeAndre Swift one for me. Where did it go? I saw another one. There we go. T. Larson 2009. Brees Hall or Achane. That's still a Brees Hall one for me. And who was that sent the heart thing? Appreciate you. I wish I caught your name, but I appreciate that. Jaden Reed or Jalen Waddle over on TikTok. We're gonna go Jalen Waddle on that one. Tua or Jordan Love this week. I'm gonna go Jordan Love. Fabian, there you are. Thank you for the heart. Little Ducky, thank you for the heart me. Oh, heart me. Let's see if we can get it up on. There it is. Got the hearts up on Facebook and YouTube as well. Shout out to you guys on TikTok as well. All 650 of you over on TikTok. Can't thank you enough for joining. Bro, showing half my fantasy team right now. If you're showing half of your fantasy team is in by starts of the week, woo, we are feeling good. Ryan over on YouTube, Waller or Kmet. That's a Cole Kmet one. Do not start Darren Waller this week. He's going to be limited on snaps as he returns from his injury. Should I start DK or Mike Evans? We're going to Mike Evans on that one. I think he's going to be able to bounce back this week. Tua or Stafford. I lean Matt Stafford on this one again. No Tyreek really limits the ceiling for Tua this week. Trey McBride or Pop Douglas. For me, I'm going to go Trey McBride. I feel like that one is just I feel like he has the easier chance of getting you 6 catches than Pop Douglas does. Jaden Reed or Aaron Jones at the flex. And for me, that would be a Jaden Reed one. That would be Jaron Reed. Swift or Elliott, Zeke Elliott, I should say. I lean DeAndre Swift still up for this one. Crunchy Cool on YouTube, Jake Ferguson, Taysom Hill, please help. Full PPR, I got you. We're going to go Jake Ferguson still on this one. Again, hoping for a high-scoring game. Ooh, Eagles have made a change to their defensive. Oh, what the? Whoa, there it is. We're back. I'm telling you, when I say low budget productions, Lil Ducky, Achane or Drake London this week, we're going to go with Devon Achane. Janet on TikTok, should I play Sam Howell or wait for Hurts, please? I'm going to go Sam Howell. On that one. Zay or Rashee Rice, and I like Zay Flowers more than Rashee Rice. DeAndre Swift or James Cook, I like DeAndre Swift. YouTube, is it bad to have Cowboys defense, Jake Ferguson, and Brandon Aubrey? Heck no. I've got that same setup in one of my leagues. It's been money so far this year, and I know the weird thing is that it's the Dallas defense that's probably like the most the most dangerous out of the 3 of them, if that makes sense. Just because again, you've got Buffalo this week, then you've got Miami and Detroit. Like those can be some high scoring games. But that is not a bad thing whatsoever. Calvin on YouTube, Devon Achane or Zeke. I like Devon Achane more than Zeke this week. TikTok, Team Bracelet, Little Ducky, shout out to you. Thank you for that again. 2 of them. DJ Moore or Drake London. That's a DJ Moore one. Let's see. Austin, Jaden Reed or Adam Thielen. That's a Jaden Reed one for me. Angels, Senior Living again. Do I start Taysom Hill or Odell Beckham Jr.? Ooh. I lean Taysom Hill still. Let's see here. Verks, please, I need help. Trevor Lawrence or Sam Howell. And for me, that's a Sam Howell one. For me. Pollard or Achane. You're still going to go Tony Pollard on that one. A-Rod, the Alex Rodriguez. I'm kidding. Center Rose. Thank you for the rose. Rashee Rice, Calvin Ridley, or DeAndre Hopkins. And for me, that's a Rashee Rice one for me. Uh, Tyndall on YouTube. I have Devontae, DK, and CD. Should I start Rice in front of any of those guys? I would start. I would start Rasheed in front of DK. That's what I would do. London or JSN this week? I'm gonna go JSN. Flowers or Achan. Brian, thank you for the fire. Fire. Um, now I lost the question. I'm so sorry. Short-term memory loss. I'm kidding. I do not have that. I should not make a joke about that. Ray, thank you for the roses. There we go. Brian, I saw there's your question. Rashee Rice or Travis Kelce touchdown today? I'm gonna say it's more Rashee Rice than it is Travis Kelce. I think if Bill Belichick has taught me anything, he's gonna try to slow down the biggest threat to his defense, and that is Patrick Mahomes. And I think Patrick Mahomes then, that also takes down Travis Kelce then. Fabian DK Metcalf, I think he's a solid flex. The guy is the downfield threat in this offense at this point, and he needs to score. He needs to score. That's where, his 3 touchdown game against Dallas, he only had 5 catches on the day, right? So he needs to score. I don't think he scores. I especially with Drew Lock. I just seriously doubt that Drew Lock, carry him again this week. YouTube Wiffle Bros. Oh, love me some good wiffle ball. Love me some good wiffle ball. DeAndre Swift or Alvin Kamara. That's still an Alvin Kamara one for me. How do we feel about Amari Cooper this week? I think he's a steady flex this week. 14 targets was great to see, but Chicago has been playing better. So that's where I lean. Angel, sorry I wasn't listening. Who do I start again? OBJ or Taysom? Taysom Hill. That's a Taysom Hill one for me. McBride or Njoku this week? I like David Njoku. Silas on YouTube. Do I start Odell or Zay Jones? For me, that's an Odell one. Ray, thank you for the roses again. Much appreciated. Please help Diggs or Puka at the flex. You still go Stephon Diggs there. Michael, heart me. You got that heart, boy. You got that heart. And on the Facebook and YouTube stream too. You guys are awesome. Thoughts on Zeke? I think he's a running back 2 this week. I don't think we see 37 points or whatever it was. I don't think we see an RB. I don't see a top 15 finish from Zeke this week. So that puts him into that running back 2 territory. You start Jaden Reed or Swift in PPR. That's DeAndre Swift. I'm not. Oh, Roku. What's up, my guy? What's up, man? Rashee Rice or Tyler Lockett. I lean Rashee Rice. I go Rashee Rice on that one. Zay Flowers or Jalen Waddle. Please help on TikTok. Jalen Waddle. No Tyreek. We're going to go Jalen Waddle. Chiz on YouTube. Hey, good to see you again. I lost Tyreek and Olave. Pick 2. Shaheed, DJ Moore. Rashid Shaheed, DJ Moore, Jaden Reed, or Odell. And for me, that's DJ Moore and Jaden Reed. Those are the 2 that I would choose there. Talal, I think that's what you saying. Flowers, Thielen, Reed, Marquise Brown. Pick 2 PPR league. I'm going to go Zay Flowers and Jaden Reed on that one. Silas, Geno Smith, or Joe Flacco. Oh, I would go find another option. Is before kickoff. You got about half an hour to go find another one before kickoff. Ryan, no PPR. Jerome Ford or Deontay Foreman, please help. And I'm going to go Deontay Foreman on that one. No PPR. You are not getting the 4 or 5 points that Jerome Ford can get you with receptions. We are going to go with Foreman on that one. With Hurts 6, should I start someone else? I think I would go add one just in case. I would go find one just in case. And then depending on who that player is, then we can talk. JKD, I need one because of Tyreek. Tyjae Spears, Greg Dortch, Elijah Moore, or Demario Douglas. For me, I'm gonna go pop Douglas on that one. I know Tyjae Spears has gone back to back. I'm not working. Oh, jeez, I got a work email on a Sunday morning. Can't win. Again, JKD. I know Tyjae Spears has been solid the past 2 weeks. I feel like last week was a complete fluke. There's no way we're gonna see 6 catches for almost 90 yards again. I'm gonna say Pop Douglas on that one. Please help Zay Flowers or Cooper Cup. We're gonna go Cooper Cup on this one. TikTok, Devon A. Chan. I saw the question and let me get back to it. Devon A. Chan. Where'd it go? There it is. A. Chan or ETN. We're still gonna go ETN. We're still going ETN. Mostert or Brees Hall. I think if it's PPR, you go Brees Hall. And if it's half PPR or standard, you go Raheem Mostert. Antonio Gibson or DK Metcalf in the flex. That one is a DK Metcalf one. I know Brian Robinson isn't out. Whoa, Michael, thank you for the Galaxy. Thank you. That was very, very cool. Yeah, I know Brian Robinson is out. This Washington team just doesn't trust Antonio Gibson with a full workload. That's been something that we've seen in the past. Doge is great. It is Dogecoin. Don't go buy it though. Please don't go buy it. Start Zay Jones, Aaron Jones, or Antonio Gibson. For me, that's still that's an Aaron Jones one. Even if he is limited, I think. Yeah, I still go Aaron Jones there. Willie Productions, Debo or Cooper Cup. For me, that's a Cooper Cup one. This is the best matchup of the year for Cooper Cup, and I say this jokingly. Now that I said that, it's going to be a dud from him, but everything is there for Cooper Cup. Nico on TikTok, start Rice or Achane. For me, I'm going to say Devon Achane. Going to say Devon Achane on that one. It's close, but I'm going to say that. Ray, thank you for the roses. Then that means you are the title gifter. Shout out to you and all the roses. I've been seeing you send all those roses. I've probably got too many roses now at this point. So, Doge, it's Zay Flowers. Oh, so let me go back to your question then. Because that definitely changes it. I can't find your question. Doge, re-ask your question, but include Zay Flowers in it. Santino, hey Tyler, Kincaid or Evan Ingram? For me, that is Evan Ingram. That is an Evan Ingram one. Hey, did you see they're snowplowing the Jags field? There's no way. There's no way. Heck nah. I do not believe that. If the place that I live and love, Minnesota, does not have any snow on the ground, I cannot believe that Jacksonville has snow on the ground with snow plows. Come on now. You are yanking my chain on that one. Schmidt motivations. Hey, Odell or Adam Thielen this week? LOL. I'm going to go Odell. Adam Thielen should just not be in your lineup at this point at all. That's a monsoon game too. That's going to be Odell. Verks helps Diggs or Scary Terry. That's a Stephon Diggs one for me. Tyreek is out, so OBJ or Calvin Ridley. That's a Calvin Ridley one for me. PLB, Henry or Zeke in PPR. That's a Derrick Henry one for me. It was on ESPN. There's no chance. Eli, you have to be kidding me. What? No way. There's no way. You're making me look like a fool probably at this point. What the heck? Where is it? Jackson. You guys are you're probably making me look like an idiot. I almost butchered your name, but I saw all of those lightning bolts that you gave. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you. I was like, you gotta be joking. There's a Jacksonville in Illinois, apparently. There's probably snow there. Jeez, making me look like an absolute fool on this live. Jeez Louise. Why did I even believe it for a second? Why did I even consider it? Brandon sets the snow, man. You guys are funny. So there it is. Doge is great. It's Zay Flowers, Antonio Gibson, or Aaron Jones. That is a Zay Flowers one. Darth Bird. I love this. Darth Bird, shout out to you. Puka or DJ Moore. I'm going to go DJ Moore. with that one. Willie Productions, thank you so much for your advice. Anytime. Well, happy to help. Richard on Facebook, yo, hey, good to see you again, Richard. Good to see you again. Jaden Reeder, Zay Flowers to replace Tyreek, and that is a Zay Flowers one for me. Tyler Berry asked Devon Achan or Amari Cooper. I'm going to lean Devon Achan on that one. I know Amari Cooper just had 14 targets, but Achan's got, it's Devon Achan. It's Devon Achan. That's really the explanation that I can give it. Casper on YouTube, hey, Kansas City or Miami defense. I'm going to go Kansas City defense. They're going up against New England. That one is, yeah, that one's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Baseball shorts, how do you think Fields will do? I think he's going to give you 50 rushing yards, 200 something passing yards, 2 touchdowns. So I think like that's kind of like a quarterback 8, quarterback 11 finish on the week. TikTok, ETN, James Conner, DeAndre Swift. For me, I like DeAndre Swift a lot. I still have to go ETN though. Still have to go ETN. Ryan on Facebook, OBJ or JSN in the flex. Modern, was it Modern? Thank you for the roses. OBJ or JSN in the flex from Ryan over on Facebook. Fall guys. Oh, that was cool. I like that one. Ryan, I'm gonna say go Odell in the flex over JSN. Josh on Facebook, Flacco or Levis in the playoffs, lost Herbert, and that is just brutal. Just brutal. I think it really depends on the matchup, honestly. And I think this week I'm gonna lean Will Levis. Maybe some weeks it could be Joe Flacco, but this week I would lean Will Levis. Let's see here. Eric on Facebook, full PPR, H.A. McBride, Lockett, or Aaron Jones. That one I lean H.A. Who's going to win, Chiefs or Patriots? Chiefs by 50. Chiefs by 50. Let's see here. Will Levis or Flacco on TikTok? Hey, that was just answer that one. That was convenient. That one is going to be Will Levis. Casey on Facebook, JSN or Rashid Shaheed. I think that one you can go Rashid Shaheed. Let's do this. Okay. We got about 15 minutes left, maybe 10 minutes. So I give you enough time to go make your lineups. TikTok, we are at 10,000 likes. Let's get to 20,000 likes. Let's get to 20,000 likes before 11:50 Central Time. So that could be 12:50, 10:50, 9:50. Let's get to 20,000 likes before we hit 10 before. Can we do that? Let's do it. Okay. Let's go into some more questions. Thielen or Kareem Hunt? We're going to go Kareem Hunt on that one. Adam Thielen, we just cannot trust at all this week. Raheem Mostert, Jerome Ford, we're going to go Raheem Mostert. DK or Zay Flowers, and we are going to go with Zay Flowers on that one. On YouTube, Silas, DeAndre Swift, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard. Which 2 do I start? And the 2 that you start are Tony Pollard and Derrick Henry. Those are the 2 that you start. Josh on Facebook, sorry, there it is. Cooks or London? Collins is out. I'm going to go Brandon Cooks. Drake London is in a monsoon. I can't trust that. Let's see. TikTok, do I start Love? I don't know if Hurts is going to play. Oh, that one's tough because like Jordan Love is like right on the edge of like that's where like the names where you start considering still playing Jalen Hurts. He gets Tampa. Tampa is. I'm going to say Jordan Love on that one. I'm going to say Jordan Love. And man, that's tough. That's tough. But yeah, I'm going to say Jordan Love. Shout out to all of you on TikTok that are liking it up. Let's get to 20,000 likes. We got 8 minutes. Let's get to 20,000 likes. Ute Face on Facebook. How good do you think Aaron Jones will do without AJ Dillon? I think I can understand why people would think that it's there for Aaron Jones to have a good week. Um, and now my phone is ringing. Oh man, and this is probably work. We'll just let it go to voicemail. And now I'm off. Now I'm off track. That was. Oh man. Okay. If Hurts is out, Drew Lock or Mariota. Drew Lock probably. Probably. YouTube Willie Productions. Which NFL team do you like? Minnesota, baby. Minnesota. Skull Vikes. Skull Vikes. Oh gosh. Sorry, y'all. I'm out of it now. Sorry. Let's get back into it though. Santino, James Conner, or Isaiah Likely at the flex over Olave. That one, I'm gonna say James Conner still. Brandon on Facebook, Matt Stafford, or wait for Hurts. I'm gonna say Matt Stafford. Josh, Brees Hall, or Saquon Barkley. We're gonna go Brees Hall. TikTok, Devon Achane or Amari Cooper. We're going to go Achane. Travis Kelce, Jake Ferguson. We're going to go Travis Kelce still. Dalton Schultz or Kyle Pitts. We're going to go with Dalton Schultz. YouTube, I had Stroud and Herbo, and I have Russ in the playoffs now. That's just a tough beat. Hopefully CJ Stroud comes back next week. Jake Man, Chiefs defense or Falcons defense? I'm going to say Chiefs defense. Yeah, I'm going to say Chiefs defense. Jai on Facebook, Jets or Dolphins defense. I'm going to say the Dolphins defense. That dude on YouTube, Dallas Goedert, Dalton Schultz, please. I'm going to go Dallas Goedert on that one. TikTok, Kareem Hunt or Jerome Ford. I'm going to go Jerome Ford still. That's a PPR upside, but if it's half PPR, then I probably neither. Okay, thanks. You bet, Jake. Anytime. Let's see. Roku, I saw your question there. Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen. That's a luxury. I'm going to go Josh Allen. We're going to go Josh Allen on that one. TikToks, McBride or Ferguson. And that I said this one's really, really close for me. I'm going to go with McBride on that one. Just slightly. That dude, you're welcome. Anytime. Bridger on YouTube, Jordan Love or Justin Fields. That's still a Justin Love's thing from Justin Love. No, Justin Fields. Gosh, that phone call just. Richard on Facebook, Dallas Goedert or McBride against the Niners. That's a Dallas Goedert one for me still. Well, if Hurts doesn't play, oh no. Go Trey McBride on that one then. TikTok, Tyreek Hill out, OBJ or Calvin Ridley. We're gonna go Calvin Ridley still on that one. Hurts or Love. We're gonna go Jordan Love. Trey McBride or Dallas Goedert on TikTok. We are gonna go with Trey McBride on that one. Zay Flowers or DJ Moore. That's still a DJ Moore one for me. Sam Howell or Justin Fields. We're gonna go Justin Fields on that one. Mel over on YouTube, Darren Waller, Cole Kmet, or Isaiah Likely. We're gonna go Cole Kmet out of those three. Parker on YouTube, Rashee Rice, or Mike Evans. We're gonna go Mike Evans on that one. Garrett Wilson or Devon Achane over on TikTok. We're gonna go Devon Achane. Rashee Rice, Zay Flowers on TikTok. Zay Flowers. Jake Jones or Gibson, probably Aaron Jones still on that one. Scott on Facebook, JSN or Douglas and half PPR, and also New Orleans defense or Jets defense. I'm going to go Jets defense over Saints defense, but then I'm going to go JSN over Pop Douglas. No, I'll still go JSN. Sorry, Austin on YouTube, Isaiah Likely or Taysom Hill. We're gonna go with Taysom Hill on that one. Ethan on YouTube, Javon Achan or DeAndre Swift. That's a DeAndre Swift one for me. TikTok, Jalen Hurts or Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott for that one. Scott Deuces, you are very, very welcome. Dino on Facebook, David Njoku or Trey McBride, Ferguson or Goddard. If it's all four of those, either one of those four, I'm going to go David Njoku. But if it's like Njoku or McBride, then I'm going Njoku. And if it's Ferguson or Goddard, I'm going Ferguson. Eli, Cowboys defense or pick someone up last second. I would probably pick someone up last second. But it depends on who. Thomas on Facebook, JSN or AJ Brown. You still go AJ Brown. TikTok, James Conner or Devon Achane. That's a Devon Achane. Aaron Jones or Raheem Mostert. That's a Raheem Mostert one for me. Jets defense or Atlanta defense. That's the Atlanta defense. Ferguson over McBride. I would still go McBride. Just barely. Two different teams. Perfect. Yes. So David Njoku and then Jake Ferguson would be my two tight ends. Jack on YouTube, Swift or Zeke. I go DeAndre Swift. TikTok, Purdy or Dak. We're going to go Dak Prescott there. Achane or Rashad White. That's a Rashad White one still. Njoku or George Kittle. David Njoku. Zeke or Devontae Smith. We're going to go with Devon. Oh, no. And that means, I keep forgetting that Jalen Hurts may not play. Go Zeke on that one. Marcus on Facebook, or Marcos. Sorry, not Marcus. Marcos. On Facebook, half PPR, Mostert, Zeke, or Pollard. I'm going to go Raheem Mostert on that one. Last couple questions here, and I'm going to turn you guys loose to go change your lineups and get those changes made so that we can go win week 15 and then we can move on into playoffs. Eli Sports Cards and Games, Goddard or Ingram. That's an Evan Ingram one for me. TikTok, Waddle or Zeke. We're going to go Jalen Waddle. Achane or Pollard. We're still going to go Tony Pollard. Zeke or Achane. We're going to go Achane on that one. ETN or Achane. We're going to go ETN. Is Kenneth Walker a good start? You may be in a spot where you have to play him, but I would hate starting him this week. And last couple ones then. Jai, Garrett Wilson, or CeeDee Lamb over on Facebook. That's a CeeDee Lamb one. Crunchy Cool, Browns or Rams defense. We're going to go with the Browns defense. We're going to go Browns defense on that one. And then the last couple on TikTok here, Sam Howell or Justin Fields. We're going to go Justin Fields. Devon Achane or Breece Hall. We're going to go with Breece Hall. Flacco or Mahomes. I'm serious. You still go Mahomes. All right, y'all. That'll do it for the live. Luis, thank you for the love. Thank you guys for the love. Shout out to all of you on Facebook and YouTube for liking and loving this stream. Much, much appreciated. If you are not subscribed to the YouTube channel, you should do so. We are coming out with videos every day as we go into fantasy playoffs. Subscribe for that. Have that notification bell on too, so you know when we post and when we go live next week. TikTok, shout out to all of you guys. Again, if you don't follow us on TikTok, go ahead and follow us on TikTok. You can also follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find our podcast also on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Again, we are now in fantasy playoffs. Now is more important than ever to get lineups right. So make sure that you are subscribed so you get all the advice, all the tips that we have for you guys in fantasy playoffs so we can go win our championships. Okay. So again, shout out to all of you guys. Go make those changes into your lineups. Eli, peace out. Good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And we will see you next week then for week 16. We're almost done with the regular season. Week 16 starts and sits. We will see you guys then. Deuces.